Do I think there's too many gachas? How do I have time to cover all the games I play in my channel? Today I'll be answering some of your questions that you've asked me recently on my YouTube community tab. We're gonna be talking about gacha games, my personal life, my channel. It's gonna be spicy, you better strap in. All right, let's get started. Are you a full-time streamer, and how do you manage to schedule your time between streaming and just enjoying the games in your own time? I am a full-time content creator, primarily making videos here on YouTube, and I've been doing that for about 2 years now, so thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. In terms of enjoying the games when I'm not recording a video for them, it's a bit more complicated. There are, quite frankly, like an overwhelming amount of gacha games to keep up with right now, especially if you're like me and struggle with FOMO. You know, you see everyone on social media talking about the new Honkai Star Rail Planet, Wuthering Waves 2.0, Genshin Natlan drama. There's only so many hours in the day, you gotta be kind of picky about which ones you play. That rhymed. If you take a look at my recent uploads, you might notice a trend of which games I've personally been enjoying recently. You know, we have a lot more Zenless Zone Zero, Reverse 1999. Essentially, there's a direct correlation between which games I'm uploading for on my channel and the ones I'm currently playing the most in my personal time, which makes sense, I guess. This rotates, obviously, based on which of the games I'm currently most obsessed with. Gotta take a little bite of everything, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do get a little behind on some of them, but you know, I'm sure I'll loop around eventually. It would be a lot easier to get caught up if these quests weren't like 10 to 12 hours long, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, all of this to say, how do I keep up with the games outside of my videos? I do not sleep. Next question. A lot of your content is things that relies off of you and others' opinions of the game, which is a lot different from a lot of the cookie cutter Genshin tubers, but have you or will you consider doing gameplay related videos? I've been trying to do some of these recently. I made one for Zenless Zone Zero like a month ago. I have this like perfectionism gene where if I don't think I could do it well, I just don't want to do it at all. I just get like literally stuck when I sit down to edit a video or to record a video if I don't know what I'm doing. That's just how I feel when I do gameplay stuff. If I can come up with a series or something where I can just do it and not worry about it, then yes, I would love to make more gameplay videos. So if you guys have any suggestions for things you'd want to see me do, by all means leave a comment below. That's not just like building characters. Here's a meta guide. If Genshin were to do another collab with a game, movie, TV, or book series, which one would you want it to be, and who would you want to be a playable crossover character? I've been spouting for years. I think I've been on record for saying the Fate series would be so good for a crossover, and lo and behold, Honkai Star Rail X Fate is happening next year. That's honestly all I can think of. That was like the best case scenario. Otherwise, I know it'd blow the world up, but something like Final Fantasy or like the Tales series would be really cool to cross over with Genshin. Aside from the games you've uploaded to your channel, what other games do you play off camera? I'm a big Nintendo head. I love Zelda, Mario. I've recently been 100%ing like every Zelda game, playing through the new Mario Party. I just like replay old nostalgic games over and over again mostly. My favorite game of all time is Psychonauts. I also really like the Jak and Daxter series, Ratchet and Clank. It's just an endless loop of me playing those games over and over on repeat. What was your biggest accomplishment, personal or professional, this year? I feel like I didn't do a lot this year. It was definitely a year of self-reflection and hibernation. However, I actually really enjoyed dancing, and this year I earned my very first pair of pointe shoes for ballet. Here's a little video of me trying them on. I just started taking adult ballet classes about 2 years ago, so this was such a dream come true for me, honestly. I'd say my dream for this hobby would be to perform in the Nutcracker someday, maybe as like the doll in the party scene at the beginning of the show. It was just something that I never thought I could personally accomplish, so I'm proud of myself for that one. What do you like to do outside of making YouTube videos? Also related to that, like I said, I like to dance, I do ballet, I like jazz and lyrical as well. I've taken a lot of classes recently where I get to perform at the end of the year in a recital, and I just like really enjoy that. I've also been reading a lot recently. I just finished reading White Oleander by Janet Fitch, as well as The Midnight Library. And I've been getting really into building Legos. Right now I'm building this giant Mario question block thing. It has like a diorama of Super Mario 64 inside. It's kind of sick. Where would you be if Hoyoverse never existed? I've actually had my YouTube channel for over 10 years and I've just like flip-flopped between a bunch of different topics. Genshin came along and really changed everything that I've done, but before that I was making just like general anime videos. Pretty much doing the exact same thing I do now. Just make like tier lists, would you rather, smash or pass about like Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia. So I'm sure I'd be doing similar to what I used to do. Before I was a full-time YouTuber, I was also working 9 to 5 as a video editor for video game studios, so I'd probably still be working a full-time job as well. Thank you, Hoyoverse, you saved me. What's the cat's name? I just want to know more about your cat. As an avid cat fan, give me the lore. And why is Pocket's name Pocket? Okay, I have a cat. Her name is Pocket. She's 8 years old. I got her from the Humane Society and I went in knowing I was gonna get a cat and name it Pocket. Okay, no, it was either Pocket or Pancake, and I would know when I saw her face. She was giving pocket energy. Just look her in the eye and tell me that that's not pocket energy. Anyway, her and I are homies. She's cool. I love her. She's my first pet that I've personally had myself and taken care of myself. I couldn't do without her. Thank you, Pocket. What do you like about Reverse 1999? The first thing that drew me in is the art style. I just love spooky vibe stuff. The game just has like this darkness to it. A lot of the characters have really strange backstories. They're just odd. There's a lot of oddities in this game. Once I started playing it, I really enjoyed the storytelling. If you like storybook games, if you like deep narratives, check out Reverse for sure. I know I talk about it a lot. I make a ton of videos. I also just want to mention really quick, since I've been making Reverse videos, some people have been saying, oh, well, these are all sponsored. She doesn't actually play the game. Like, I just want to reiterate that I love this game. It is the gacha game I put the most amount of hours into. My sponsorship with Reverse is such a blessing to me. Like, the fact that they saw my videos and said, yeah, we want to support her and work with her makes me so happy. It's like a symbiotic relationship. I market for their game and they support my channel in a way that I am so thankful for, honestly. I just really, really love the game so much. Did you go to college / what degree did you get? I did go to college. I actually went to film school with a specialty in video editing. I was like the one freak in my graduating class that wanted to work in the video game industry too. Everyone else wanted to be like a director or a script writer. Also, nobody else wanted to be a video editor. I remember I was always stuck editing like every project because nobody else wanted to do it. I love it though. Favorite anime currently, or top 5 if you can't pick. I haven't been watching a lot of anime recently. I really need to get back into it. But my top 5 of all time is Death Note, Kaleido Star, Attack on Titan, Erased, and Super Gals. We have like a very wide variety right here. I either like super girly comedy shows or like dark seinen anime. And that is the last question that I will be answering. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted questions, even if I did not answer yours personally. Also, thank you in general for watching. I know this video is about like me. I just really appreciate those of you who stick around for, you know, the vibes and want to hang out with me personally instead of just because I cover Genshin or Honkai Star Rail. Especially those of you who have been around for a really long time before I even covered these gacha games. If you're still here and you've been here since the anime days, My Hero Academia, whatever, like, you're a real MVP. And really quick before I end it, I just wanted to take a second to thank all of my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. I do have some videos that are exclusive to channel members, such as me ranking my favorite characters from Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. If you, dear viewers, would like to become a channel member as well, feel free to click the join button down below. You'll gain access to a few exclusive videos, some occasional early uploads, and my everlasting gratitude for helping support me continue to do what I do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!